Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We're back on Grand Cross. The newest bosses are now out over here. We have Kimara making his reappearance over here after I think like 6 months now. Been a bit, you know. Sadly no new boss with this this sort of festival, but we do have Kimara back again. As always, this is now with the boosted function, which I don't know if they had the boosted function 6 months ago or 7 months ago. I don't know when it was introduced, but the boosting function is there. So we're gonna do a quick little clear guide on this one to get this out of the way, as again you do need to pick up some of the jumping box tickets, the emojis and everything else. Which one is this material? This is not it. This is not. This one, right? So this one has the part 2, the card, the tickets. So you need to clear this, and then more of the artifact wish gotcha stuff, and then again some more rewards on the side over there. So this is again a must clear, obviously speaking, as again it is going to be for whatever I just showed you, right? But there are a few teams that you can go for and kind of use. As always, doesn't matter what food we're eating here. Just obviously eat attack food, I guess. Doesn't really matter. The teams we'll start off with. So we always start off with like our human team. Human team is still like one of the better teams to use when it comes to this content and such. And you can farm this on whatever difficulty you want. I think we can pretty much clear this on 2 difficulty and such. With this team over here, yes, it is free to play. Okay, the only character you got to remove is Mikasa. Mikasa can be replaced with at this point as many human characters as you literally have. Human is a category that gets a lot of buffers, so if you just have Ragnarok Bond, the OG one, just for buffing, that's fine. Like, that's like generic, okay? Beyond that, you have characters like the newest, is it Jenna or is it Eri? I don't know, one of them got the relic. The one that got the relic is the one to use. You can also use Yun over here if you got her recently. She's also a pretty good pickup. Again, you can also just use Transcendent Bond. You can also just use Lancelot. You can use anybody. This category, again, is anybody here. Ultimate Escanor, you don't got him, use one of the previous Escanors. Arthur, you don't got him, use Lancelot or any of the other human characters. Again, it's a very, very flexible team, hence why I always talk about it. And whenever we make these videos, we always use human team. But yes, loading in over here, let's see what to go for. I haven't farmed this in a while, so I don't know what exact cards and what the order is here. Because I think last time, like, I remember doing this, like, last year, and I was like, oh my god, that's so much damage. As always, that's what happens here, so we don't want to go overkill with some of the cards. So pretty much we'll just use this, and then I think AoEs is just like the burn, correct? Because I don't think you really need to use most of your cards. Yeah, that's why. That's the issue, right? Because Escanor and Roxy just do all the damage. That's always what happens. It's like that's always the case here. And then full killed first turn. So you see what I mean? So we could have just used like the crappy Mikasa cards we need. Like that was better, but here you go. Anyways, we got 2 Roxy cards, which are super good. And so we can do 2 Roxy cards. We can do 1 Arthur card. So death damage twice, because these will be 2 death damage cards. This should also be death damage. I think Arthur hits crits. And then I think Escanor would do more than Roxy, because again, he's green. And on top of that, it's Escanor, right? So 286 turns into 355. Now 296 will turn into 364. I think Arthur should, yeah, Arthur does hit a crit. That will cause death damage. And then Escanor can easily do that much HP. So very, very kind of good 2-turn. Boom. And you farmed it on 2 difficulty. So, as always, human team is like the core and the essential when it comes to farming content like this. So, for what it is, we'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. Not bad. Yeah, we'll take that. So, next up, over here we have, I think, so this is another team, right? It has Escanor in here, so you'll be like, oh, it's not free to play, or, you know, it's not a different variant. You can replace Escanor and whatever here. We mainly just need, like, Melieli and Lance. Lance is there for, like, the death damage, and also just there because he is a really good character for this. We will lower it to 1 difficulty to make sure we clear this first try. But I think you can farm this on 2 difficulty. I'm like almost certain you can. But for this case, we just need to rely on Escanor and Lance first turn, and then we go and rely on, I think, Melieli next turn because the shield and everything, right? So that's, I think, what we go for. But we'll see as we do this over here. I think that so we don't have our human buffer, so you'll see what it looks like without human buffers, basically, because you don't have Mikasa. So here we go. We pop this. Now we will use this, and this, and I think Lance and then Melieli is good for next turn. Again, I'm pretty sure a 2 difficulty would have worked perfectly on this. I think I was just doing overkill. So here we go. 286. Sadly, Lance doesn't crit. What the hell was that? Lance, come on now, you crit, man. I'm trying to show you off here as a goat. It did crit. But I think that if we did 2 difficulty, we should have still been able to clear that. So let's hit skip over here. Now in this case, yeah, now they're buffed up, right? So I just want to show you, I think that Lance should hit that damage here. But if I'm wrong, you'll know right now. No, we'll do this, Roxy. Let's see. So does he? Oh, no. Okay. And then just Melieli's there. So Melieli will easily clear turn 2. There's like no doubt. They're that good, so. You can do this on 2 difficulty probably, right? Definitely. So have fun with that. Pretty much a simple one. Melieli carrying you. That's like the main gimmick here, right? They can do their own on first turn, and Melieli got you on second turn. There's no doubt about that one. So another quick one, super easy, and I would say it's still free to play. Over here, we're getting into like outer free to play territory, as again, you may not have a collab unit, and you may not have Thor. LR though is free to play, so up to you if you want to try this one, but it is one of them. I don't even know if this will 2-turn, but the Boulder one 2 turns. You use Boulder, but again, that's like super non free to play. Boulder's a much harder unit to obtain than these ones over here, because again, he was on a banner. Like he's usually on like, you know, bait banners. That's how they kind of design Boulder. So I think we will keep it at 0 difficulty for this one, just to show it. But I could be just underestimating this team. I think that you used to back then, like before we had like these meta units, Kimara would be farmed by Merlin. Used to be the case, right? And now she's LR. Does it still hold up? I don't even know, but let us see how this goes. I don't know. Let's see. Could actually work, but again, I'm just like undershooting it here. I don't know how strong she actually is. So we'll do this. We'll do this, this, and this, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. I knew this team going into it wouldn't be like the best, but I think we anyways build up Thor and her damage, so because we're gonna do like I think what is it 400k has to be accumulated damage. So now I think we almost there. We're 100k. No, we're already there. 300k maybe it was. So there we go. That's done. So we have 3 turn, but I don't think that's an issue for anybody here. So if you have unknown team, rock unknown team. If this is Boulder team, he would have attacked and died. Boulder would have like literally murdered him. So that's why Boulder team's like super good, because for unknowns he would just clear it for you, literally no delay. I'm pretty sure this is more than enough, but anyways, I don't need this garbage card, so I'll just chuck that down. I think that Frigger got on his own. Yeah, but if you want to run unknown team that's there, I would say human team in order is like my favorite. Melieli team is still 10 out of 10. If you want to go for any replacements there, it's just mainly Melieli like the core and Escanor. Other than that, you can just go for any chains, and it's up to you. Other than that, I don't know. Unknown team has a Baldur team. There's so many different variants, so it just depends on what you want to run. So let's Merlin it up. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. So Merlin should. Let's see what Merlin does. Yeah, Merlin does a lot. Merlin used to be the character used on this back then, like way back when. And then Thor. There you go. So once built up, it's a slaughterhouse. But altogether, let me know what you think about that. Enjoy it with the teams that I have constructed for you here. Go and get these clears done over here for Kimara. Now out for Global Part 2 of the festival. So enjoy it and buy what you need to. Correct, you have this over here, a bunch of other stuff here, and your free tickets. So make sure to get your 5 free tickets here, and then the 5 free elsewhere. I think it's Percy's event has it. Some event has it. I think, yeah, it's Percy's. Right, right up front. So get it done, have fun, take care. Thanks for watching.